Hey everybody, it's Josh again with TQ Studios, and this is video blog number 2. And I just got back from the Games Workshop store here at Echelon Village, and I picked up some new toys. This is the Blastscape. It's been difficult trying to get a hold of these around here as far as in store. I can always order them, but I really actually wanted to take a look at it first in person, see if I'd actually use it on the battlefield. And I'm going to open it up here. I actually already cut the back so it wouldn't be a mess. And pretty standard fare for GW. We have a sprue bit, piece of sprue, and looking at it, the plastic's pretty sturdy. The trees are solid, they're not hollow, and the way they fit the bases looks like they can be magnetized if need be for ease of transport. We have a wrecked rhino here on the left hand side and 2 craters, and then if you look you can see the stumps where the trees fit. Again, as with a lot of things recently that Games Workshop has come out with, I'm very satisfied with the thickness and the sturdiness of the plastic terrain that they're making now. It's pretty reassuring. I don't want anything cheap and chintzy on my battlefields. Anyway, I couldn't leave without exploring the store a little more. Sorry. And paint pots. It's a simple little thing, and for $4.95 I really couldn't resist, because I can replace this terrible thing. My paint cup gets cleaned once per painting use with fresh water, but it's pretty messy and it wasn't designed for that. And the main reason I decided to get this was because of the cap, and you can see if you just take a brush it'll actually hold it in there. Not as much designed for the old style brushes as it is the new style brushes, which is something else I picked up. They were relatively inexpensive, and I handed off my favorite brush. Yeah, it was hard to let it go. I let my brother use it for some small work he's using, and it really was my best brush. It was really just a standard brush that I had spent quite a bit of time molding to perfection. This here is the base coat brush, and let me pop the top off for the first time. I played with one in the store. As far as the bristles go, it's pretty much the same as the old stuff. The brushes themselves are thicker, and they actually feel really good in your hand. They're more substantial. And let me try this. Yeah, see, that's what it's meant to do. And it holds it in there nicely. And I assume the big hole here is for the big wash brush or tank brush, whatever you're using. I also picked up the wash brush, the regular sized wash brush. The large percentage of my work as far as my paint quality goes includes washing, and these will be, like I said, a good replacement, because these are the main brushes they'll be replacing. The one on the right is my base coat brush, and the one on the left here is my wash brush. And I don't know if you can read the text or not, but they're both Citadel standard brushes. Time for replacing. Also, the original reason I went to the store was to restock on glue. You know, it's funny, they always ask you before you leave, do you have enough glue and primer? I always say yeah. Sometimes that's not the case. Also, recent purchases. I did a video blog for these 2 purchases, but I really wasn't satisfied with the content. Anyway, to keep things moving along. I bought the new Demolisher. I'm still working on it, but here it is currently. I've spent quite a bit of time magnetizing it, thanks to Blue Table for some of the ideas. And we've got the multi-melta here, and all I really did was put a square magnet in the back, and the sponsons are magnetized also, and it gives me an opportunity to show you what I actually did with the back. The back of the turret is actually flattened, and in beautiful design, Games Workshop has, trying to get into focus here, has devised these inserting weapons. So you can see how sturdy that is, and that's a beautiful thing. I generally won't be using the sponsons, so let's take them off, put this back in the hull. But I am also really excited, and thanks to Blue Table for the inspiration, I magnetized my turrets. They're really tough. Anyway, just a round piece, and then the turret itself has a blank filler, and here's the plasma cannon. Same deal, just slide it in under there and snaps right in. And then the actual back expansion pack, this piece I've got magnetized with some plastic hard to space it right. The plasma has its own matching piece, snaps right on there. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's take that on the sponson off. Okay, and then finally we've got over here the Sentinel, and as you can see I kind of dug into it already and built the cockpit. The idea with this is I had made one of my 3 Sentinels into the Catachan version, and I wasn't really satisfied, didn't really fit my theme. So I decided to buy one of the new kits and put all the bells and whistles on it and basically make it the command Sentinel for the squadron. And it's a really nice kit. I love the fact that the new canopy covers are plastic. It's a fully plastic kit. But something I really wanted to note is here, if we take my old Cadian Sentinel, let me get it in some light here. The pack actually came with, well, focus on that, kind of, yeah, a second set of armor plating to go around the internal housing that perfectly matches the old Cadian version. So if you're worried about it matching perfectly, it comes with 2 sets of the armor plating so that it actually matches the old kit. And of course we've got, boom, something I'm really looking forward to using. Probably not competitively, but it just looks like fun to be firing plasma blast markers from our mobile AT-ST, if you will. And that's about it for me here today. I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and these guys are next. I've finally base coated the rest of my plasma gunners, and they need some attention desperately. Thanks for checking in, and enjoy the world of Warhammer. Take care.